Yeah, you might be wondering, Nom-Nom, why have you been gone for a whole month? One week, I caught the stomach bug, and I completely blamed the family I nanny for because they all had it first. But they still asked me to come in to help out when one of them got healthy again. But I still caught it because, you know, germs are like that. Then I was starting to get better. And then I got a flu. A normal flu, not the coronavirus, so before you all are like, no, it was just a normal cold or flu. I don't know which. I always forget the difference. I know there's a difference between a cold and a flu, but it was one of those. I had it. It's awful. Lasted a whole week. Then dog sitting. And then just trying to get my life back together. And to be honest, just to be completely upfront and honest with you, I feel like shit today. I really do. Like, I got a procedure done today, and I feel awful. It's gonna get better. I know it is. I know I'm gonna be fine. But for today, and maybe for the next couple of days, I'm gonna feel like shit. Is that gonna stop me from streaming finally after a whole month of being gone? No. But it did affect the choice of game I made. Because I know I haven't played Phoenix Wright in forever. I'm sorry if you're missing now. I didn't feel like doing a visual novel because I feel so shit. I don't feel like doing a lot of voice acting that you may know me for. So I figured, I found this game. I bought it forever ago, but I only downloaded it recently, and I'm really intrigued by this game. I know nothing about it. Have not seen any walkthroughs or playthroughs, have not read anything online. I have no friends who have played this who have talked to me about it. I know nothing, so I'm going in completely wholly blind. I did play a little bit last night because I thought, oh, this would be a game I'll just play in my own free time. But I got so invested, I was like, we need to stream this. This is too good of a game to just keep to myself. So yeah, that's what's happening. I was hoping, because when you launch the game, there's a really cool sequence that plays out, but I'm not gonna bother relaunching it. Let's just get into it. I know it's gonna be a lot of prologue stuff, so let me just shut my trap for a bit.
The year was 1935 EC. Two powers controlled the continent. In the east, the sun rose over the autocratic East European Imperial Alliance, otherwise known as the Empire. In the west, a network of loosely allied democracies formed the Atlantic Federation. Both powers depended on a precious mineral, ragnite, for their survival. And its growing scarcity led to the inevitable war. Hostilities began in the east when the Empire aggressively crossed their western border. The Atlantic Federation responded, and the Second European War was on. The Empire, with its vast military superiority, struck hard, gaining ground in early victories and putting the Federation on the defensive. Emboldened by their progress and momentum, the Empire set their sights beyond the borders of the Federation. In neighboring Gallia, a peaceful principality along the sea, they found their next victim. Gallia had long maintained its neutrality in the tensions between the two superpowers. But the rich stores of ragnite under the Gallian soil proved too tempting for the Empire. It amassed troops along the eastern border and invaded with all the force of an avalanche. Prologue. Gallia to arms.
Alright, sorry if you saw me making faces, but so, I do really love what this game's doing. Don't get me wrong. I just find it hilarious that every game, I don't know if it's all Japanese games, so, but it seems like a lot of games where like the enemy army or country or whatever, it's always an empire. It's always empires that are like, ah, they're evil. It's the evil empire. It's the dark empire. It's this evil force. And I can't help but laugh just because it seems to be prevalent in a lot of games, especially though they do it interestingly. Fire Emblem Three Houses. There's the Black Eagles, there's the Adrastian Empire, who end up being either the protagonist or antagonist. Well, I guess they're always the antagonist because they're always antagonizing shit. But either you follow their story or you fight against them most of the time. So it's just an interesting thing to note. And also, I'm seeing all this info. I'm like, wonder if it's loosely based off of World War II. I wonder, like, it's funny. But yeah, okay. Do I really need to save at this point? Yeah, see, so here's my previous file where I was playing for a little bit. Y'all gonna think I'm nuts, but I'm just gonna go ahead and save over it. It's fine. It was a test run, when I was playing my own, and now let's get into story. Yes, please. I'm so glad I don't have to voice act. That's the one thing I love about playing this game right now. I don't have to do my voice acting.
1935.
Sorry.
Outside the Gallian border town of Brule.
Don't get me wrong, I love voice acting, but not today. Not today.
Residents are leaving the town before the invasion, headed inland towards the capital.
I wonder if he's our protagonist.
I've been down this road in years. It really hasn't changed very much. Whoa. Already? Hey there, guys. You're beautiful. Starting early this year. You're heading upstream, huh? How's the water?
What an odd character. Like, he's like running and just being like, OMG fish, yes. What a nature man.
Freeze. Put your hands in the air. Slowly.
Rude. Ooh, you look cute.
Haven't seen you around before. What's your name?
My name's Welkin. And you are?
The one with the gun. We're with the Bruletown Watch. I'm Alicia. Alicia Melchiot. So, I'm wondering what you've been writing in that
For
little
someone
book
too
you've got there.
suspicious,
Imperial
why we
spies
just
are in the area.
give out your full name like that?
This book is nothing, really. I was just sketching the fish and, you know...
Yes. Oh, I know.
Thank you, Jack.
And you know there's a war on, don't you? All right then, Mr. Artist. We'll talk about fish sketching down at the station.
I don't know why the audio is
Take
acting
them
funny,
away.
but the game's been a little laggy too, which is unfortunate.
Thanks, fish.
But no, I don't need more nuggies and fries. Thank you, hun. Thanks, fish, cause you made me like what you were about. It's like, thanks, fish, cause of you I got arrested. on to the next story. Or episode? I don't know. There we go.
Flowers, bugs, and fish. You're not bad with a pen, are you?
But I
have
still
to
think
say,
you're a spy.
You're really very good.
Thank you. So you see, I really was just sketching.
Maybe. Or this could be some kind of secret code. And I intend to take my time finding out for sure.
That sounds
Great.
weird.
Welks? Is that you?
Isara! Oh, your timing
Oh!
is perfect.
What a darling.
What have you gotten yourself into now, Welkin? Wait. Don't you live at the old general's house? That's right. I'm General Gunther's daughter, Isara. You do know everyone's supposed to evacuate, right? Yes, I'm aware of that. My brother's here to help me move to the capital, but that may be difficult. I mean, unless you're willing to let him go, that is. Huh?
The little, I was
I
wrong.
apologize, but I was just doing my job, you know. I saw you with the notebook and thought you were a spy. Again, I'm really sorry about that.
Thanks. Don't worry about it. I can see how I might have looked a little suspicious.
Welks has a real passion for observing nature.
Already it's
That's
acting a
why
lot
he's
better.
studying it at the university, right?
Guilty as charged. I get so into it sometimes I forget where I am or that somebody might be watching me.
Gunfire! Everyone keep your heads down!
Over there! Come on!
The heartless monsters. How dare. How dare.
Welkin, you can handle a gun, right?
Yeah. I mean, I made it through training anyway.
Well, they're probably just a small scouting team. We should be able to take them out.
I'm with you.
I'm just noticing. Sorry, I'm just noticing some stuff now that I didn't notice when I was first playing. You know how like there was like the white edges to each scene? I'm just now noticing that like in those areas, the background, like in the scenery, it's only done in like the black ink. It's not like, you know, like it's not colored in and it like looks artistic. And it's like, oh, it's because they're trying to do this like book theme of like, yeah, I know how to save the game. Thank you, though. It's a good idea before, during, and after any combat op. Anything can happen out there. Yeah, I had to learn this early on. This game is not super forgiving, I've learned. So, I'm gonna have to get good, scrub. What was I? But yeah, it's because they're like, look, you're reading the story through a book, so it's like a picture book come to life, and they're really trying to go for that aesthetic, and I can really appreciate that. But shall we get into gameplay?
Yeah. Okay, here's the plan.
Also, the video and audio is playing a lot better after I closed one of my programs. I'm like, alright, apparently that was all I needed to do. What's the plan, Alicia? Got to eliminate the Imperial scouts that are approaching Brule. We'll deploy from here and take out all three of them. Sounds great. Just cross the bridge and take it down as fast as you can. Our objective here is to eliminate all enemies. Let's take care of them one at a time, nice and easy. Victory, all enemies are defeated. Failure, Welkin dies. Alicia dies. 20 turns pass. It
Let's get
definitely
started.
should not take 20
Just
turns.
stay calm and get it done.
Right. So
I see 3 of them.
I'm gonna be kind of skimming the tutorial part because I've already done it. So
That's 3 too many. Stay sharp.
like don't panic unless I'm
Listen
being
a
really bad.
second. There's something I should explain.
All right, so yeah, there's command points. It's a turn-based game, basically. You have so many things you can do before your turn's over. And that's why I really want to try out this game, because it's turn-based. You know from my love of Fire Emblem that I love my turn-based games. But it's been very hard for me to find other turn-based games that I actually like. And so far, this might be another one that I can actually enjoy. So we're gonna let's start with our main person. Action points. When you move, your gauge goes down until you can't move anymore. That's basically it. That's basically, yeah. And we want to go to sandbags so we don't die. Yep. Is it gonna let me... Why am I walking? Oh. There we go. I was like, why am I not running? That's weird. I want to run. How to attack? Basically, once you initiate that you want to attack, the enemy will not fire at you at all, so it gives you plenty of time to like aim your crosshairs and attack, basically. Ah! Mwah! Perfect. And then you can end turns early if you want, or just, it's important to do this stuff.
Yes!
He sounds so excited, but he looks so serious, like, yes! Like, yeah, I murdered someone.
My turn, okay?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'll just get everyone over here for now. Come on. Random NPC who actually matters for a little bit. Until you don't. Just gonna play safe until it's time to go. I do love the art style, though, for this game so far. It's very interesting. Like, just how much they want to make it look book-like with, like, the shading and the lining. It looks great. I'm all here for it. Alright. I think we can take them out. I played way too careful my first way through. But we're gonna play aggressive now, because we want to win. Let's start with Alicia this time.
Okay?
Jump! Yeah. Ah! Haha, can't shoot at me anymore, cause I'm aiming. Totally not how real battle works, but we're not gonna talk about that. Yes! Yeah, that's an apt response. Alright, time to retreat because you can't attack anymore anyway. Yep. Yep. Alright, Welkin. You should absolutely be able to take that guy out.
Ready to go.
Gonna try to get close. We're gonna take a couple hits. I don't know why Tuck's going over to that sandbag. I didn't go there at all last time. And, like, it's kind of useless because you have to run by the enemy just to get to the sandbag. And honestly, it's not worth it at this stage. Hopefully, I'm about to, like, prove myself. So why? Okay. Because otherwise, say that didn't work out, I could keep sprinting, I guess, to the sandbag and hide. But instead of, like, running back.
I don't see any more of them.
Hey, B rank. I think I got a C rank last time, so improving. So basically, the less turns you take, the better. But also, like, you don't want to just kill people off by being way too risky. There's a good balance between being aggressive and being defensive. Which sounds about right. A hilltop promise. Oh, I thought this was a little weird. I'll explain why after.
Miss Melchiot, there's no other sign of the enemy.
Good. Now, go keep watch and stay alert.
Yes, ma'am. What should we do with the bodies, ma'am?
We'll bury them. So it's begun. I'll do whatever it takes to protect the people of this town. I'll do it. Even going to war, I'll do it. What are those?
Seeds from the lion's paw. It blooms white, small, simple, and strong.
I want to be able to remember, once the war is over, that it wasn't all just people killing people. That even in war, there was also new life.
On the 15th day of the 3rd month of the year 1935, the Empire began its assault in earnest. A formal declaration of war was made upon Gallia. Though it was only a small front in a massive continental assault, what followed would prove that a tiny nation could best a military giant. These events would tell a story of tragedy hidden in the mists of time. A story of courage and of trust, of persecution and hate, and of love blooming even through the flames of war. What follows is a record of this conflict, and of those who fought, lived, and died.
And now we're officially starting the game. Okay, so why I thought that cutscene was a little weird.
Chapter 1. In Defense of Brule.
So I know it just seemed a little awkward or heavy-handed when, I don't know if those are the words I'm looking for, where she was like talking about like, I'll go to war if that's what it takes, and like the flowers coming out of nowhere that I guess she plucked at some point, and then being like, what is that? And it's like, yeah, they're this flower, and they're simple and strong to really symbolize that Gallia is like this tiny nation, but they're really strong, even though simple and small, like just like this flower. Like it was done to look pretty, and it just felt awkward for me. I wasn't like, wow, symbolism. I was like, wow, look at that symbolism, right? I don't know. It was just a little weird for me. That's my only kind of complaint so far. Yeah. I was trying to think if there was something else, but no, I think that was just like the weird part for me, like the forcing of the flower symbolism. And then the fact that they give away, you know, like, oh, no. And also that she's like, when the war is over, I want to remember that it wasn't just about people killing people. Which, that's totally fine to have, but I feel like when you say it right at the beginning of a war, it just sounds like forced preachiness? Like, the war basically just started, right? And it's only just now that their country's getting attacked. And already she's talking about, like, I'm gonna go to war, and, like, but war isn't just about people killing people. Like, people are, like, real and have lives and stuff. And it's like, we literally just started the story. Can we maybe get into it more, and then maybe you can start having that kind of discussion, not, like, slam me in the face with it? Like, does that... I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe I'm just stupid. But that I can't fully explain why that segment was just a little weird for me. Maybe it's just because it's like too predictable at this point, I guess. Like, it's been told, the story's been told before, I guess, or that point of view's been told before. I don't know. But well, let's just move on. Also, these chicken nuggets, fucking amazing.
Seeing that old mill spinning again really makes it feel like home sweet home.
I hear that. It really is one of the most beautiful things about this town. Well, citizens, our enemy can't be far behind. I thank you for your help. Goodbye, and take care.
Goodbye. Oh, and those are the flowers that are on the loading screen. Yeah.
How's the packing coming along, Ys?
Ys. Oh, what a cute nickname.
Almost done. I only need to take the everyday basics.
We need more games where they voice every line like this. And like the more recent Fire Emblem games. We need more of this.
Well, the Empire's got to be close by. Let's hit the road by sundown.
What could possibly go wrong?
Wilkes is here.
What could possibly go wrong between now and then?
Oh, welcome back, Welkies.
I love her voice. It's just, it's such a Martha voice. I love it.
You're still calling me that? Martha, I'm 22 years old.
It's so weird that he just straight up, like, they just straight up say her name Martha, because I assume they, like, grew up with, like, you would think they'd be, like, Miss Martha or something. It's just weird for them to be like, Martha.